Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
Boy, you know what? If there was ever a way to cut it any closer,
wow,
that's an award winner right there. I don't know how.
I'm not involved in this, but between David, Don, and Mike, they seem to reach deep into their bag of tricks, pull out a handful of pixie dust, sprinkle it all over this equipment, and it works. That's what I see.
Did you record that, I hope? We're going to play that back. Welcome to Hewlett Park in Granbury, Texas, and the Lone Star Street Rod Association's 49th annual state run. This is the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, more attendees from this weekend's big show. Plus, we'll have our regular reviews, including new car reviews, Jeff's weekly unique feature, upcoming events, the racing calendar, and auto history, all on today's In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars, who's hiding behind a speaker over there. But okay, I'm glad that he's making the adjustments. We need more. Jeff Zekin is next to me, and on the other side of me is David Ainsley. So we're having the Star-Spangled Banner
we are
sung. Let's listen. Can you put that up? That was beautiful.
Thank you, in honor to our country and our flag. God bless you all for being here. We'll have a good time through the day. We have that freedom in our country that we can do these kind of events and honor our country flag. For those of you that are participating,
We're going to listen in on this for just a second.
The shuttle will start running from the back gate and it will run continuously.
Well, now he's just talking about homework, so we can continue on. We're waiting for our next guest.
We got a car in staged.
And we do.
Well, there she is, right there.
Yes,
but wait,
the ladies are waddling down here. I didn't mean that.
It was just Tammy right there.
I know it's Tammy. Did you hear me? Did you hear me say that? Good. I'm glad,
I heard
because I would have gotten in deep trouble if somebody
I'll
had heard
repeat
that.
it if you want.
Ladies and gentlemen, putting her back to you right now.
Oh my.
Tammy Dooley, from the Granbury Convention and Visitors Bureau. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tammy.
Yes, that's David. Just said it anywhere there. That's fine. Thank you very much. Are you gonna be our guest? Oh, good. Sit down.
Yes.
So, Leslie, Tammy Dooley.
Kathy, Tammy Dooley.
Mm-hmm.
Donna, Tammy Dooley.
Yeah, and those
Becky, Tammy Dooley.
Becky. And your lovely wife.
Yep. Kathy, Leslie,
there.
Becky, Donna.
I don't think it's going to go. Yeah, I was going to say.
So apparently,
microphone.
Pull it up tight.
So apparently, you are a big, huge star here.
Yeah, you're something. You're all that in a bag of chips.
Because we just heard all about you.
Yeah.
And timing is everything.
I pay them a lot.
Exactly. Well, Tammy Dooley, we're up in your neck of the country.
Isn't it great?
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for the breeze.
Wonderful.
Hey, we've had rain for days, and then this weekend is perfect.
Yeah.
It is.
So,
yeah.
But look at this. Look at all these people. Is this not amazing?
Mm-hmm. It truly is. I mean, you know, in years past, it's always been great, but I think this is a bigger show.
It is. It is a bigger show.
Yeah.
So, we're very excited. They come into town, and everybody loves it. I mean, obviously, you see the cars everywhere, and people who don't know what's going on are like, what's going on? That's cool. Follow the cars.
Yeah.
We saw him at the restaurants.
Well, we met your biggest fan, the former mayor, Nin.
Nin Hewlett is, you talk about a rock star. He's great.
He is great.
He was mayor, I don't know how many years.
10 years.
10 years.
Okay, great. See, you know more than I do.
And they named the park after him.
No,
they didn't.
they didn't.
Well, I think that wasn't he the one that kind of gave you the nod to come on in. We need you, and
Yes.
please come and work here.
He kind of probably got the ball rolling, and so that was great.
You were
And-
out in West Texas, from what I understand.
Yes, I was in Midland, and I had a place here, and he knew my background, and we sold our company. The next thing I know, here I am, and loved every minute. I was only going to work a year or two, and because I was really going to retire, and when we sold the company, and I was too young. That's at least what I tell myself.
Right. Got to have something to do.
Right. So, so it's been great, and we've really done a lot. My background was managing convention centers and doing events and stuff, so it was a natural fit. And so the conference center here is part of my department, and I just have so much fun with it.
And what does Tom/Mike do
Well, what he did,
besides being your husband?
he's now retired, and he told someone last night at dinner he was my arm candy. So
There you
You
go.
know,
Hey.
That's like us. Same thing with us.
yeah,
Where's Leslie? That's a good line for me.
She's waddling up this way.
She's waddling up this way.
Waddling.
Yeah.
He is supposed to pop in. He had to go take care of a truck situation. His truck got dented with the last hailstorm, and so he's getting a rental truck and blah, blah, blah. So he's supposed to pop in somewhere down here.
And last year you had to leave because you're having a grandbaby. Was that last year?
Yes. Who will turn 1 on Tuesday.
There you go.
So
See?
I'm headed to Angel Fire Tuesday.
David
to
wrote
see,
that down. He's got it in his diary.
Yes,
Yeah.
to see my little Mike. So
Yeah. Well, I'm her arm candy.
okay, I love it.
Yeah, so she's a school teacher. So wherever it is that we go in Sugar Land, Texas, Miss A, Miss A, Miss A, Miss A.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
I just kind of back away and go, well, there she is.
No, that's great.
I know it is. I love to see it.
It's wonderful, and Mike had a big career, and he managed convention centers and venues his whole life and big arenas.
Is that where you met him?
Yes,
You met him at work.
I met him at work. You will laugh. On our wedding night, he had Clint Black in concert, and we went and ate Mexican food, and he went to work. And so we tell everybody.
Short honeymoon.
We tell everybody that Clint Black played at our wedding reception, and he did because we were both there. So
There you go. There you go.
So
Did he bring you up on stage?
no. Mike was working, and I wasn't working in that particular industry at the time. I was working for Hilton Hotels doing convention sales and big events.
So that was your wedding reception.
It
You didn't have
was.
time for that.
We got married in his office by the county judge, and it's been 35 years.
Wow.
So
You're not old enough.
yes, oh yes.
45 for us.
Oh, I love
Coming up on
that.
45.
I love that. There he is. There's Mike, right there.
You got to come around here.
This is my arm candy right
go.
here.
Come around here.
You know,
Right here next to her.
it's so
Ladies
funny.
and gentlemen, the Dooley family.
The Dooley family here.
It's like,
Well, it's interesting because of all the years that we've been coming up here, we just heard about you. And I told her, I said, you know what? I don't think you really are
ghosting
married.
us, yeah.
She says, yeah.
Not really
and,
true.
And that we, I guess I have really kind of not made fun of, but brought you into the fold of our humor here and started calling you Tom Dooley.
Yeah, he
so
made fun
I
of
don't
you.
know
He
you
did.
as
Yeah,
Mike.
he did.
In my world, you're Tom.
well, and Mayor said they kept calling him Tom, and I told him, no, it's Mike, and he said, then I figured out what they're doing.
We even sang to you last
Yes, you did.
show. We sang to you.
Well, that's the problem. A lot of people are.
Well,
That's
him.
right.
Him.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that brought it up because he's old enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and Mike hears that a lot.
Pleasure to meet
You
you
know.
finally.
Yeah.
All of you, I watch what you do, especially when Tammy's on there, and got a good show.
Well, thank you, and we appreciate her a
Thank
lot, and it's always a play. It's fun because I don't look at it because this could turn into one big commercial, and some people may say, well, it is a big commercial. Well, okay, if you want to call it that, but this is really kind of like family, because there are certain people that are associated with us, whether they like it or not, that we've brought into the fold, and you're one of them. And we feel really close to you, and I know that Mike, would appreciate that. Because we respect what you do, and you've got a great personality, and you fit with us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's one of the really great things about what I do. This weekend, it's all about these wonderful automobiles and Rick Neely and all of this we love. And then tomorrow, it may be some other sporting event or whatever it is, and so it changes all the time. So we get to see all that, or a big fishing tournament, or a big, we literally had a brain surgeon convention not too long ago. So
we weren't invited to that.
I was.
But see what you say for that, all the activities going on. These ladies do that with us. It's like our little road show, our little circus going out in the community as well. Not as large as yours and doesn't have as big an impact as yours, but we help support as well.
I know, it's great. I told them what you said last night at dinner, that you were my arm candy. So,
well, Tammy's really modest. She's maybe the best in Texas at what she does.
Yeah. That's what we
I
heard.
told
maybe
you, I pay these
too.
people.
Yeah.
I pay these people.
Yeah. No, I don't get paid. I'm honest man. All
You're
the
the
way.
candy. You don't have to.
Once I bought, I stayed bought.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, I know that you're proud to have her as your wife, but she's, a down-home, honest person, and that means the world, because as you know, in our business, and I consider broadcasting is we all kind of in this
Media.
Self-promoting kind of thing, or whatever it is that you're doing, that there are certain people that you go out and you attach yourself to because they're honest, they're fun to work with, and it's a pleasure. And that's what this event, you've brought us to this event, the Lone Star Street Rod Association. We got a chance to meet you, and it's just been really fulfilling for us. It makes it worthwhile because this is the furthest we've ever traveled to do our show. We've done lots of shows, and this year in particular, we've done a lot of remote broadcasts at various car shows across, mainly around the Houston area. But this one is special. It takes us a while to get here. We work to get here. Matter of fact, I just got finished visiting my daughter in Denver, and so we had arranged it. So we drove to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, took the flight to Denver, back here, then drove here with the car that we left at the airport. Now we'll drive back today, but you get it. I mean, it's work, but it's not work. It's fun to do.
Well, and see, that's music to my ears, because all these people are doing, something similar, going out of their way to come to Granbury. They have choices. They can go anywhere they want, and hopefully they have the best experience, and then they come back and visit all the time.
Well, Tammy, it's funny because somebody asked me, what's the deal with the car thing? What do you do? Well, the cars are just the object, but it's the friendship and the partnerships. I would have not met him or any of these guys. Well, David, I've known
She
from
just met a
broadcasting.
student. Miss A just met a student.
There you go. And so it's one of those kind of deals where it's the camaraderie, it's the friendship, the people that you know that bring you all together. It's like going to a reunion party, kind of.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Whether we're doing a dog show, whether we're doing whatever it is that is the commonality brings the people here. And so we just appreciate it. We know that they have lots of places they can go.
Yeah.
And so we just try to make this a good place for
And
them.
what a day. There's not a cloud in the sky. Nice
I know.
breeze.
It's so beautiful.
Now, are both of you guys
Compared
from
to
the
last 2
Midland,
weeks.
Odessa area?
No.
Midland.
Well, we're not really from Midland. We were working.
Working there.
Oh.
Where are
I'm
you
from Dallas.
from?
I grew up in Oak Cliff. So.
Okay. And you?
I was an Army brat. So all over the
Oh, yeah,
world.
yeah.
Yeah, my father was
That's
in
where
the-
she learned her skills. From being all over the world. Yeah.
Well, it does help. 1 year, you won't believe this, but 1 year I actually had to move schools. I was in, I think, 6th grade
Pull that
7
mic up.
times. 7 times, 1 year. And because my dad was shipped all over the place. And so you learn real quick to, you meet a lot of great, diverse people. You have to adapt. You make friends really fast, and lifelong friends all over the world. And it was a privilege being a military, child.
Sure.
Yeah, and whereas my brother, who is wonderful, he did the opposite approach. He didn't like to be pulled out of one situation, and he was more one place forever. But I loved it.
Yeah, because you're immersed in it from birth, I guess.
Well, we really want to, just tell you how much this show means, because we've been in the business together. She's been on the promotion end and does a lot more than I ever did. But these kind of shows are visual shows, and they bring people here to town, and they usually have money to spend.
Yeah.
I mean, these things don't come cheap,
Right,
if you're
correct.
gonna do a street rod. So it's really good you came here, and
we're proud of it. Yeah.
Well,
we are proud to be here.
It's rolling art, actually,
Yes, it is.
And I learn something new every time I come. We were talking to a gentleman earlier that has a 57 Ford Fairlane. Absolutely stunningly beautiful car. We'd never met him before, and he drove in not too far from here. And I told him, I said, I've never been a Ford guy, but that car, and he was staying in the hotel with us, and I saw it sitting in the hotel, and Leslie will tell you, I thought, wow, look at that car. And then to tell the story about how he bought it, which was interesting because he bought it off of eBay.
What?
Exactly.
And he's the second owner.
And the second owner of the car. He bought it from a family.
that's a win-win, right?
Yeah. And it's been completely restored and customized for him, but it still maintains its original look. The paint is magnificent, and he drives it everywhere. He doesn't trailer it and that sort of thing. And it's interesting because we started talking about the different styles of cars. And I didn't realize it, but that particular car outsold the 57 Chevy, which is a classic, an icon. It's a one-year-only car for the body style on it. You hear the Tri-5s, the 55, 56, 57. That one behind you is a 56. And the 57 is completely different. They only made it for 1 year because in 58 it was a completely different body style. And I didn't realize that it wasn't the number one seller in 1957. That Ford was. Who was to think?
Yeah, that's how you find these things out, by coming to these shows.
Exactly.
Well, see, that's great because I know nothing about. You're like talking a foreign language to me right now because I know nothing about automobiles, but it's fascinating. And I say all the time when we have a car show like this is our largest one, but it's like Conventioneers on wheels because that's what it is to us. And then I learn about automobiles that I know nothing about.
I'm going to switch gears. How many folks live in Granbury? What's the population of Granbury?
It's about 11,000 here in town, and but we have all these communities around. Like we live in Pecan Plantation, and then there's De Cordova Bend, and there's all these great like country
Little
club
pockets.
communities, and they're all around us. So just right around us is about 75,000.
So, Tammy, let me ask you something. You got any cows in the backyard over there at y'all's place?
I live on a golf course.
I see. So
they don't allow cows.
A little limited. So it's either
So you put a
electric
cow on a
or,
leash.
It's either electric or gas. That's all you worry about over there.
Exactly. Tonight they're having a big member tournament today. Is that what it is?
Member guest.
Member
goes this
guest.
whole
So y'all are
weekend.
playing in that? Y'all play?
No, I do. I just,
Are you not a golfer?
I love to golf. It's just hot, and I'm busy, and I work for her. And I mean, let's be honest. She doesn't give me
He
all
had
that
to
much.
come make an appearance here today.
No, I like
Candy
this.
melts in the sun,
Hey, I like that. I remember that.
He's a fair weather golfer. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go make a phone call, try to get a rental car done. But I really enjoyed meeting you guys.
Thank you very
And
much, Mike.
I enjoy when you rag on me on.
It's all love.
But
it's
it,
all good fun and love, and
Yeah.
we mean nothing but the best for it.
Well, it's interesting, guys. It's good to have you here.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
And Tabby, it's great to have you here with us today, to see you in person, our once-a-year person-to-person kind of thing.
Well, and yes, it's great seeing you guys inside your little goodie boxes. We have the best swag in Granbury, so you have to open those up. And inside is so you can take with you your own Granbury socks.
Oh, yeah.
We need 'em. Who doesn't need socks?
Right, and they're Granbury, so you can think about it next year.
We'll wear them next year.
And you know, I'm thinking about buying one of those too tight, too short suits. And those socks would really set it off.
That lady had checkered flag pants.
I know, and that, according to the person, was I
Edelbrock.
guess Vic Edelbrock's daughter.
Something like
Edelbrock. You ever heard Edelbrock?
It's
you
an
have not.
engine part.
Yeah, they make engine parts.
Okay.
Aftermarket, very famous company, and she had some checkerboard pants on that were really tight. And I told her, I said, I want those. Tell me where you got those, because I'd look really good in those.
You need all that.
I
Y'all
do
need all
He wears
that
red
stuff.
pumps every now and then.
Yes.
I do. I have been known to
Yes.
break out the pumps.
Yes.
Tammy, it's great to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We
Thank
love
you
you.
for being here.
Thank you,
Love
honey.
y'all
So
so
much.
much.
You bet.
Thank you. All right, time now for a quick break here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Again, coming to you today from the Lone Star Street Rod Association, state run at Hewlett Park in Granbury, Texas. Yep, we're just south of the Fort Worth area, and we thank you for joining us. Back after this quick break.
Pro-Am Auto Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. Pro-Am is known as the place to go to find exclusive and hard-to-find parts and accessories. Pro-Am is one of the very first distributors in the USA for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbo, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier retail and service corridor, the Galleria area, Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000 square foot warehouse, showroom, and installation bays. Pro-Am not only sells parts and accessories, but also offers installation and service. Pro-Am is now reaching a worldwide audience through Pro-Am.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. At Pro-Am Auto, you'll be dealing with a small group of professionals who truly want to help you with your automotive needs. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and Pro-Am will lend you a hand. Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755. Want to feel good about something special you did for someone special? In Wheel Time and the original Lupi Tortilla group of Tex-Mex restaurants have joined together to help a very worthy cause, God's Garage, a Christian-based 501c3 charity. We know there are lots of places and organizations out there where you can donate a car, truck, or SUV, but we're asking you, our car enthusiast family, to consider donating to God's Garage. Visit godsgarage.org and learn about its mission, the women that have been helped, how each one is screened, and about their Restore You program. A car donation is an easy way to make a difference in the lives of others. God's Garage needs good operating vehicles, but will take all types in working and non-working condition. Make your heart and soul feel good by donating your gently used vehicle and help support single mothers, widows, and wives of deployed military at godsgarage.org.
Welcome back to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Today coming to you from the state run of the Lone Star Street Rod Association in Texas. And we've got a full Hewlett Park packed of really cool street rods. As a matter of fact, we're going to have another one of the owners with us here in just a moment. And really, I don't have enough time to get going into anything. I do have our Hemmings Sold Cars Roundup, and I had one car in particular for you, Jeff Zekin.
Uh-oh.
It's a 2006 Cadillac XLR-V.
Oh, XLR-V. That's a golfer's car.
Yeah, it's based on a Corvette that Cadillac tried to do. So it's got the Corvette chassis underneath it, and it's got the Cadillac V Series engine under the hood.
Yeah, I know all
it's
about
a convertible.
those.
You see it?
What
right
year?
there?
What year again?
This is a 2006. What do you think that a 2006 beautiful silver looks like? It's all stock. Now I don't know how many miles it's got on it, but it looks really nice.
42,000.
42,000. Mr. Mars, what do you think that would be? 2006 Cadillac XLR-V. It's a two-seat coupe.
I would go with 28.
28.
What's your guess?
35.
35. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Apparently, Hemmings, this car was sold on Hemmings last week for $24,150.
Oh, okay.
That's right in your ballpark, Jeff.
Yeah.
We're
See,
trying to
that's one Cadillac I
Where's
kind of
Kathy?
shy away from.
Where's
Why?
Kathy?
I just don't like the styling. I don't.
You don't?
No.
Jeff,
He wants
you know,
a wagon.
I
He
know.
wants a
I know
B-wagon.
what it really is. You don't want to get that bald head sunburned.
Yeah, and all the hair blowing in my eyes and all that. Yeah,
So-
it happens.
That's what the real story
That's
is.
just not a good style for me.
Is that a Studebaker? Is that a Studebaker?
That is.
That's a
Studebaker
Studebaker
truck.
pickup truck.
That's a Studi.
They're so
Studi.
rare. You never see them. That is a beautiful one.
American Graffiti.
Yes. Oh my God, it is American Graffiti. So these are the things that you're missing by not being here today.
Absolutely.
But next year,
You got a year to plan.
And next year is the big 50th celebration,
50,
and it's going to
baby.
be bigger and better.
We're going to wait here for it.
Yes, we are, because we want it.
I think Dave is going to retire out here, so that or the UP.
you could do this. Yeah. The lake is right there. There.
There.
There.
It's all around.
It's all
Yeah,
around.
well, actually it is, yeah.
It is kind of all around. But at any rate, this is a beautiful place, and we're honored to be here to celebrate cars, because that's basically what it is, and all different makes and models and types and styles that you could possibly imagine.
We got one on deck.
And these cars are all driven in here, so it's not just, they're displayed, but they're all looking good. Isn't that Milner's car?
Could be
Yeah,
Milner.
Milner.
Milner's car. All right. Well, it's time now for us to take a quick break here on the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show. And we are going to have more of our show, our last hour of the show, actually half hour of our show, coming up right after this quick break.
Everyone at the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, thank you for participating in the best cruise in around, and look forward to seeing you again. You'll hear about the next cruise in date right here on In Wheel Time. Next time you're in the West Houston Energy Corridor area, be sure and stop in at the original Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex at I-10 and Highway 6, or the Katy location on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard. When passing through Beaumont or College Station, stop in and have Loopy's award-winning beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. There's always a celebration at Loopy Tortilla. Loopy Tortilla founder Stan Holt and his wife Sheila are winning racers on the NHRA drag racing circuit and have a collection of hot rods and classics that everyone appreciates. Look for them at the next Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In. The date will be announced soon and will once again be held at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex on 99 and Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 and Katy. We'll give you all the details right here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show and online. Donations benefit God's Garage. We'll see you then. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.